Back again, I see, for more Ravenbound. Well, me too. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to yet another look at this awesome open-world Scandinavian lore combat simulator slash roguelite battle game with a lot of deck building and whatnot. Of course, going into battle and dying is just half the fun, as after we die, we take all of our cards back to create a new character and kind of customize things a little bit to then take on enemy forces again. And I'm back again for more, and so are you. So check the link down below in the description if you'd like to get Ravenbound today. And thanks again to the makers of Ravenbound for sponsoring today's video. By the way, the Steam sale is still going on until the 13th of July, so make sure you go ahead and grab this one with the 20% off discount and or try out the new DLC for free as well during the Steam sale. This game's been a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed dying to death. Every time I play, I get a little bit, just a little bit better, just a little bit. And so today is the day to do it again.
In ages long forgotten, the island of Arvold was a great flourishing garden, tended to by its protectors, the 6 gods of all that was. Their people knew no struggle, and their craft shone with potential. But the mind of the 6th god became twisted, and her heart turned on her brothers and sisters. All souls should be hers, she thought, and buried seeds of her malice and might over death into the very fabric of Arvold, watching as it ate into the minds of all living things. The blessings of the remaining gods shielded those who were awash with their light, but all others fell to the hatred and would do so forevermore. In a desperate attempt to stop the spread, the Elri came together and forged a weapon, a being in the form of a raven that could carry their shared might against their lost sister. But the creation of the weapon left the Elri exposed, a weakness that the betrayer could not ignore. She took this chance to strike them down and imprison their immortal souls in tombs of her making, deep below the earth. Satisfied with her success, the betrayer retreated into the heart of Arvold, from where she would siphon the hatred from the world into herself. Yet the incomplete raven's weakened existence went unnoticed. Within its temple, it bides its time, lying in wait for champions strong enough to host its broken form. And through them, the raven should fulfill its purpose and end the betrayer's reign once and for all.
Well, a little more of the lore. Yeah, I like seeing that every time to just remind myself that we're essentially an empty vessel taking on the spirit of the raven, or the creation of the sisters there, the gods. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at our skill tree, which now they've added into the game since the release of the game back in May, where you could first start playing it. Actually, even before then, they allowed for a lot of community feedback to be integrated into the game, and so not only the DLC that I mentioned previously, but also a lot of free community updates have been brought into the game to tweak things, add more cards, and of course a skill tree now that we can take advantage of by playing more and more. Looks like we have 3 free skill points here from previous battles to spend, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll unlock that and then go down towards our next skill, which is probably the Tearful Power. Tears of Hatred yield 1 more mana per rank, unit rank, yeah. And we can double that up, so it's not just 2 points to unlock that, it's that we can upgrade it as well. Perfect Dodge makes you invulnerable for 1.7 seconds, or 50% reduced base damage when Surge is not active, while Surge is active. Oh, wow, that's a good one. All right, well, let's go down that route. Okay, cool. So let's check out our cards, too. We've played a few times now, so we're unlocking more cards. I do appreciate the fact that we can see cards that we can unlock in the future, so we know what we're working for, but then also cards that we either have or have previously unlocked, and that we can kind of prepare to make a character around that. All right, well, I think we're ready to play. So let's go ahead and, yeah, right there, the developers just above basically the start button have asked for you to help to improve the game by giving feedback. So the door is wide open to feedback, which is pretty cool. We're going to go with our character here with the hammer, as we make a hammer specialist. But again, one of the great things here is that we can change our roles to different types of I guess, like species or whatnot, like human and a few others, and then weapon classes that are greatly detailed here in what they can do. You know, obviously easy to learn and pretty easy to master, but so many of them that you might want to switch between a swordsman or a generalist 1 minute, and then a great weapon master or a berserker the next. In this case, we'll go with our hammer wielder, and then we'll give the calculating perk to them. We could also increase our armor, weapon damage increased by 0.5 per missing health, or this, which is the reduced damage, which I think we just unlocked a little bit ago. So, all right, let's go ahead and begin. Now, again, if you're not happy with your character's appearance, like if you keep kind of getting the same haircut or something like that, you can always change your character's appearance if you want to be somebody completely different. It'll also roll the stats for you, too, if you want to do somebody completely new with different stats, or you, again, just like hit left to just change the appearance. So all the skills will remain, but you can get somebody completely different. So we will be going with a human, with a hammer specialist, and calculating. Oh, it looks like they're even changing their uniform. Yeah, their clothing can change too, so that's kind of cool. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go in. The Betrayer. Oh yeah, good loading screen too. Feels very much on par with like Shadow of the Colossus, or maybe even the Elder Scrolls a little bit. You know, in terms of the open world and how it looks and feels. And back again we rise. So this is basically where we start every game after the tutorial. The tutorial's below us, where we kind of learn just some of the basics of blocking and general combat. And now, yeah, we get to be a bird again and go do some of the things that we may have missed or failed on. Now, in our previous episodes, I kind of just got the hang of the game by going through the tutorial and taking on some mobs that immediately demolished me. Then we also came back again to then see the end of the tutorial and experience some of the side and first mission quests, and then try to take on a boss. And now this time we're going to defeat that boss, hopefully, in battle. We're going to go over here to this blue marker and see if we can find our way. Oh, and there's some fun little bosses over there. That's cool. Actually, let's use our Raven view if we can. We can scan around. Of course, this allows us to fly wherever we want. We can change into a Raven at some predetermined positions like here, where there's the bird marker, and so we can essentially grab or walk onto that position and then kind of, you know, turn ourselves into a Raven. Instead of having a mount, this is the way to fast travel between positions here. We can a little bit more easily see what's going on. Now, let's see if we can find where we're going. I want to see if there's a world map here. No, okay. I wanted to try to mark, but we can easily find where we're going by following this too. So green, like this, with the exclamation point, is a side quest, and there is so much stuff to do within like every inch of this map. It is crazy. So here's some people that we chatted with before, and they might want to sell us some weapons. We have some gold to spend too from our previous runs. So let's go ahead and slow things down a little bit. But yeah, beautiful world, lots of mountains, lots of trees, and seriously, there's no real part of this game that doesn't have something that you can do. Like, once you walk out of this little village, there's something immediately to do, like somebody to fight, or like a waypoint nearby that you can just literally walk to. So the fast travel isn't too critical, you know? Alright, let's turn into a human again, and let's do some trading. We can unlock a relic slot for 50 coin, to which we have none, but we do have 2 keys and no other, I believe they're called relic slots in the upper right corner. Nice weather. Day-night cycle, weather changes. I don't think it affects combat, but it certainly looks pretty. And if it does, I'd love to see some lightning storms come down and, like, possibly be a thing you have to worry about. I guess we'll see if that's the case. Hi there. Alright, we use one of our sigil keys. Equipment restored, hatred level reduced, or a trade removed. All vendor prices affected by trade are restored. Let's go with the hatred level reduction. And we'll hold on to that for now. So we can go through the world and grab all these cards and, you know, learn about them and collect them and have them to peek at when we get back to base. And build our character as we play a little bit more, which is pretty cool. Alright, another place to convert ourselves. Lots of ruined trees around. But we do have a boss. I wanted try to land on a branch. Oh, I couldn't do it. I don't know if you can or not, but I was trying to. All right, let's jump down and have some fun, shall we? Hi there. Of course, this game is all about... hopefully he attacks me here. Timing dodges and attacks and parries. These enemies are a little tougher. But I've gotten a little more used to the combat here. This hammer is incredibly slow, but does pretty good damage. We can go into our berserk mode if we want to. Health already half gone from that one, but a camp has been conquered, one of our main goals complete. But now we get what's even better, which is those mana crystals or fragments that drop there. And good. Not so bad. Okay. Now they want us to open 4 chests around the area. We're kind of building our character again as we unlock these chests. There's a random chance to find some pretty good loot. Things like giving us a health bonus or a damage bonus. Really building our character here a little bit. Well, we're going to have to fight for it. There's more enemies here. Look like skeletons. Draugr, perhaps? Wow. Oh, this is no joke. Wow. And I even tried to block there. Alright, so our vessel is destroyed, but we don't die. We are the Raven, so we get to run again. So there you go. 2 elites killed. We're trying to go for the boss then to damage them. We got to build up a character a little bit, though. But that was not a bad run. We still get some vessel legacy from that, and we get to unlock more skills if we have more points. So we'll have to do better this time. Okay, let's go ahead and enter again. Almost get kind of the same character there. We have a generalist available too. And let's go for a little increase to our armor. Let's go again. Let's randomize our character a bit. Let's do somebody like... that's fine. They all pretty much have the same tunics, but our armor, of course, will change our appearance. More story on the Betrayer. Let's go. So yeah, that's what the loop is like. The cycle of life can be long or short. That was probably one of my shorter ones for sure. And depends on what kind of enemies we're facing here. We need to make our way to the tier of hatred, though. So at any time, we can explore this open world and stop and fight any enemies that we see. We can try to gather a chest that we might spy off in the distance, take a side quest, land somewhere and look around. You know, there could be things like, for example, something that looked like it was in that tower. And, you know, more enemies we fight, the more fragments we get to unlock more cards and more things that we can bring back to base. So there's a lot of collecting to this, a lot of building. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we're essentially like on an island that looks a little bit like a fjord. And has some interesting points of, well, interest. Imagine that. Alright, we begin again. Let's see if we can go down into the pit this time. Oh, there we go. Hi there. Ah, much easier enemies this time. Beautiful. Alright, let's collect more fragments. And our mana. And then we go... Boom. Then we go to start completing some of those side quests now, finding the chest. Not side quests, it's main quest thing, but it's, you know, we got to do a couple of stops. Yeah, we could use our grappling hook, I suppose. There we go. Love this thing. If we ever get in a pinch and need to get out of the fight, we can always, if we're getting surrounded by the enemy, we can always just use the grappling hook and you can basically Spider-Man your way out of there a little bit. Alright, we got about 100 meters to the next fight. There's a couple behind us, too. Oh, cool. We're going to have a fight at a mill. Get a little bit of a drop on the enemy there. Oh, damn. Wow, did that enemy just get vaporized into blood? Well, I guess still alive, I suppose. So blocking, kind of doing a parry, stagger, and then, of course, dodging, too, all part of the game. I'm trying to actually get them to attack so I can just show a little bit of the dodge there. Of course, we get more Berserk if we do that. Not Berserk, but Frenzy, the blue bar at the bottom. Well, so much for the Juggernaut. Alright, so we can't carry any more fragments, so let's see what we can do. Choose a reward. Key of the Strong. Now I'm going for that weapon damage, 100%. And we get something out of the box. Draw 3 cards, to which we will go with Armor Increase, to which we don't have the mana to use at the moment. So we'll gain some more mana. Alright, so with new mana, we'll upgrade our armor a bit, and that will change our appearance slightly, too. There, of course, are items that we can acquire from that, like upgrade to our armor that looks completely different. We can look stylish. Wow, you're gonna hit me with the bleed like that? Okay, alright. Alright, everybody got a turn. Now it's my turn. Ooh, money. Enemies get faster and sneakier. Gotta learn all those movements, and that's why you play this game repeatedly, in order to learn everybody's weaknesses and their tells, really, to let you know when they're going to attack and how. Some attacks look like they're coming in fast and hard, and then they just kind of go slow, so you block too early or too late in some cases. Rest for the weary, regain lost health, 2 mana, or Potted Riches. I think we'll go with that. We can gain our mana and then increase our armor. Certainly can use the health one as well. Let's see what else we might get. Ah, look at that. Armor from 36 to 62. Amazing. So So we doubled down on that armor now. We got that other bonus for it, I believe. And look at that. Now we're looking great. The hell are we? We look like a spider or something? Freaky, man. Cool armor for sure. If you're a big fan of all the combat like I am in Valheim or whatnot, this certainly has that kind of feeling of like finding new armor and being able to just quickly equip it without having to do all the base building and stuff. And the combat is fluid but yet challenging too. So I'm not very frequently playing these types of games, so to me this is kind of all new, but I did really enjoy, for example, Star Wars Fallen Order and Survivor in terms of learning the blocking and the parrying and whatnot in that one. And so this one kind of has a lot of the same lessons to be learned for me that I think is pretty cool. Even if I'm not that great at it, I still like playing and like learning what I could do better the next time. Got to use that grappling hook too a little bit more in combat to get out of those situations. Having the enemy about to attack you and rush forward, and then you use the grappling hook to get behind them is totally a legit tactic. Is this a trader on the road? Oh, a little shrine. Purchase armor. Purchase weapon. Well, we're going to need coin for that, and a lot of it. Let's get out of here. Now we can find a thing to convert ourselves to a different type. Well, we can fight those enemies too, but love how the grappling hook is smart. Look at that. He'll try to swing it up in the air, and if not, forward, and then you still get a little bit of like just a little movement from the grappling hook, just a smidge of momentum. That's it, just a little bit. That's it. But that could be all it takes. All right, looks like this is one of the locations. These guys are very slow with their attacks. Of course, it'll be a little easier to fight these guys one-on-one. 3-on-1, it's a little hard because they can come from where we might not be able to see since we're so focused on the attack. Haha, there we go. And another camp conquered. Cool. Ooh. Get a bunch of coin. Reduce mana cost of each card in your hand by 2. Wow. Let's go with that one. 20% more damage would be fantastic. We do need more mana for that, though. Open the chest. Item acquired. Alright. Yeah, now at any time we could go to one of these green exclamation points and go take on a side quest. Those range from, you know, taking on a multitude of enemies to maybe just like an elite. Different levels of combat are offered at pretty much any given time, it feels, but the more difficult fights are going to make you learn a lot faster. They're rather terrifying, having like a blade sponge against you. You know, more juggernauts. These are fun from what we've learned. Goodbye. Oh, okay. One down. Nice. And we have more fragments. Worn twin swords. When taking damage, armor increased. When healing, gain 100% critical chance until next attack. Wow. That'd be a good one. We need a lot of mana for that, though. Numerous lost mana. Oh, good. Now, of course, we can keep that for later, or we can use it now. I think we'll get the better armor. And our appearance changes again. That's so cool. Nice. Okay. Well now, what's our next quest? Empower fragments 3 out of 5 times. So now we just got to keep finding enemies to fight. And we can go on to one of the tougher bosses. I need my revenge. Look for an enemy somewhere nearby. Oh. What do we have here? I feel this was a mistake. We have a chance to regain our health here. Wow. We regained a little bit after that fight. More empowerment for us. Luck increased by 25%. Multi-strike chance. Give me that better luck. Oh, there's some money here, probably. Maybe not. Clearing out the camps. Ooh. A hatred chest. Okay, let's go find some more fun. Oh boy, we're about to die. Well, hopefully not. We still got some life in us. Oh, all the pretty flowers. Oh, hi. Oh, that's a trader. Let's see. All right, back to a bird again, and another rainy day. Definitely a beautiful landscape. Yeah, we have another little fight over here. Inside of what looks to be a ruined tower. Looks like multiple enemies. Okay. I was going to try to grab the edge. Alright, check this out. Oh, damn, get wrecked. Nice. And another chest. And another item. Gain 2 mana. Think that would be helpful. And then we could do lucky arms. Lucky charms? No, lucky arms. Cool. So in order to unlock this tomb, we must empower another fragment, so more fights for us. The problem here will be the health, so hopefully we get enough fights to where we maybe can find a way to fully restock our health. Oh, hi. I see you found me. Oh, damn. And look at that. Our sword and shield has changed. In a matter of seconds, we look absolutely badass. Wow. That's like part axe, part blade. I've never seen something like that before. I wouldn't be surprised if that's an actual realistic weapon. Your critical hits have a 30% chance to inflict bleeding. Wow. I would like that, actually. Make your way to the Tomb of Gales. Oh, yeah. Gotta fight him again. The boss, one of the first bosses that I need to fight. Very slim to nil chance with this level of health. But man, does our character look really cool. But he's not supposed to last forever. They have a way of dying to death. We were there before. More enemies, perhaps, to make us stronger. Hi there. Anybody want to die? Wow. It's fun to do that. Alright, whoa. Drauggr's Fury. Attacks against a Draugr has 100% increased chance or increased damage in general. Wow. Fancy. Let's see if we can get some more mana. Draw a new copy of a card you've already played in this run that is not Foresight. Draw 3 cards from your deck and choose 1 to add to your hand. Let's try that. So we can do it for free. But we need the mana to do it. We might be able to play that card later, if we play our cards right. We need to go about 900 meters that way. Oh, hi. Honestly, didn't even know there was a fight here. Yeah, we need more mana for this. Well, foggy now. Hatred level increase. Oh boy. Go with this one. Yeah, there's not always good things in those boxes. Some things work against us. Side quest in there. There is a way to fly out of there, though. This town has a little, let's call it a heliport, for us to get the hell out of there. And I think what we'll do is we'll attempt to, this is obviously an unwise decision, but we're going to go try to fight the boss, which requires a lot of dodging and timed attacks after we get our frenzy up. So essentially we're supposed to dodge the boss's attacks, generate the blue bar at the bottom of our health on the left side, and then that will allow us to do increased damage. So we're really supposed to come in for like one quick strike like that. A little friendly village here with people we can interact with. A few shops that we saw at the beginning, and items and other things that we can buy. Do we have any coin? I can't recall. Oh, we could purchase healing for 50. Ooh, now hold on a second. Any money? You guys have money? It might be worth it for me to go and find some more stuff to interact with. Well, if I could just find 50 coin, we could go and buy healing. So it requires a random fight. Boy, that's tempting. I actually didn't know that was there. Maybe we could try to have a little fun over here. Okay, got to assert dominance as we approach the camp. Oh, we dodged. Very satisfying to just to walk up and clear these places out. Oh, armor erosion. A negative hit. Wow, 7 mana on that one. Cannot carry any more cards. Let's see. I need some mana here. Wait. Oh, we need 1 mana for the Lost Riches card. There we go. Numerous lost mana. Then we'll play the 75 coin card. Let's go back to the village now, heal up, and go fight the boss. Well, interesting turn of events. This is the nice thing about knowing about these games, is playing them in the time of 2023 is so different because you can just go online and read a lot and watch other people play. But discovering these things, and it's half the fun to not know and do things the hard way and then be like, oh, you can get, you know, trading items here, or this person has a spell that's really good. Finding those out on your own is very satisfying. Obviously, I'm not looking at a guide for this game or anything, but it certainly does give me the feeling of playing like Shadow of the Colossus and Zelda and Valheim all at the same time. A pretty well-rounded combat game, too. And again, the developers getting feedback from the community and being open to listen and literally putting buttons on the screen where it's like, hey, if something's not right, let us know. If you think something could be different or improved, or if you have a suggestion, let us know. And of course, the free DLC during the time of the Steam sale. Pretty damn good, too. Adding more things, more goodies to the game. Oh, let's go over here to our friend. Wow, look at those giant things of beer, bro. Wow, I hope that's Ul. Jag gillar Ul. Ula bro. Hey. Yamadu. Oh, whoa, the price went up. What the? Hey, bro, it was... hey, it was $50 the last time we talked. Scam artist. Give me another full heal. I'm probably gonna die. Okay, love you. Edo. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm gonna be honest. That was a little shaky at the start and through that initial run. But I think we actually have a chance here. The biggest chance we've ever had. The best run yet. Here we go. All right, boss battle time. Oh. And away we go. Hey, bro. You got me good last time. Whoa. Okay, alright. Oh, alright, sir. Okay. Gotta get those numbers up here. Gotta stay close to them. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't like... What are you doing? Now notice how our damage was a little bigger there. We're frenzied. Let's go. Hey, we got a warden down. All right, brother. Defeat the warden of the Tomb of Gales. Wow, hands are sweaty. This brings me back to the Genesis days where there was no saving and just like going straight through. And don't die to death more than 3 times. In this case, it's 0. Like, don't die to death once. All right. Nice, man. Ooh. What's up, bro? Alright, you must stop our sister. That's what you were made to do. Yes, just as the storyline at the start implied. Blessing received, hatred cleansed. Alright. Now some more coin. Oh, wait a minute. These are different realms, essentially. Is that how that's working? They all have different symbols above the door. I assumed it was a tower that was just active in all directions, but... Ah, I see. Our next goal is the Tomb of Embers. So things may slightly change in the world each time. Perhaps. Wow, I did it! A big dub for me! I got a boss dead to death. Wow, accidentally did it. Like, kind of stumbled upon some good stuff, got lucky, and got a little bit better. Player progression, baby. If these aren't your types of games, like, they're not really for me. At least I didn't think so. Maybe you got a little bit more in you than you know of. And there's never a wrong time to pick up a new game and give it a try. Whether it's, you know, this or some of the other games I mentioned, those open the door to a game like this that seems a little bit more straight up about the combat, and it certainly is. But of course, there's a little economy and a little strategy in it too. Hello, you. Oh, thank you very much for the free mana. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Check down below in the description to learn more about this game and or get it today. Of course, on the Steam Summer Sale until the 13th, and the DLC available for free until then as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for cheering me on. Damn it, I did good, and I'm proud of myself. Well, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Look, I'm a green goblin. Wow, a little loot goblin. If you're a member of the channel, get those loot goblin emotes going down below in the comment section. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Goodbye.